Hey guys, tonight we're having a super easy dinner night, open face sloppy joes. I first saw this recipe idea from Cooking in the Midwest. So if he's on the platform that I'm on, I will tag him to give him credit for this recipe idea. I don't know how much of a recipe it actually is, but he actually homemade his sloppy joe sauce, and we don't do that around here. We have the canned stuff. Make it super easy. You're going to start out by browning up some ground beef with I'm using about half of a sweet onion because I had half of one in my refrigerator, so I just chopped it up and put it in here. And I have about 2.5 pounds of ground beef. You use whatever you need for your family. You know, the cans of Manwich are usually 1 pound per can, so I have 2 cans because I have about 2.5 pounds. We'll be serving our sloppy joes open-faced on Texas toast. So you want to go ahead and preheat your oven to whatever the box tells you to cook your Texas toast on. Once your oven's preheated, you want to go ahead and put your garlic bread in the oven to cook according to the package directions. Once your meat is browned and done all the way through, you want to go ahead and either drain it or soak up the grease with a paper towel. This is one little thing right here is the reason why I love watching cooking videos. Even if I'm not interested in the recipe that someone is making, I love watching them because you learn little tricks that make it easier in your kitchen, and you learn new ways to do stuff or new flavor profiles or whatever it is. So this was a trick that I learned watching cooking videos, was instead of dirtying up a strainer and putting something down in your sink so it don't go down the drain, just soak it up with a paper towel and throw it away. So easy. Okay, now you're going to add in your Manwich sauce or whatever sloppy joe sauce you want to use, or you can make homemade. I'm going to add a little splash of water in these, try to get more of the sauce out. Okay, you want to make sure you taste your, make sure you don't want to add any seasonings or anything, and you don't want it too runny because you don't want to make your bread too soggy. So this is kind of what mine looks, just your typical sloppy joe mix. All right, so you're going to pull out your toast. You don't want it to get too crispy, because we're going to take the back of a spoon and we're going to push down the middle. like that. Can y'all see that? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you what we're doing here. So then in that indention, you're gonna put your Sloppy Joe mix. And you can fill them however full you want to. And then you're going to top it with whatever cheese you want to top it with. And then you're going to put them back in the oven. I'm going to keep mine at 425, which is what my toast cooked at. I'm going to put them back in the oven to let the cheese melt. So I'm going to finish these up and then I'll show you what they look like when we're done. I want to show y'all real quick. I filled mine pretty full. Can y'all tell about that? And there's only 3 of us, and those are 8 pieces. So that's more than enough for us to eat tonight and probably have a couple of these left over. And I still have all of this meat left. So I could even do this again tomorrow night, or we could just have a Sloppy Joe sandwich tomorrow night, or I can make some, have this for a couple of lunches for the week. So it's a good way to stretch, make your food stretch, which is okay. Guys, here they are right out of the oven. Y'all, that looks so good. I have not stopped recording since I started this video. Of course, you'll see the edited version, but I've been recording for 27 minutes straight. So that is how long it took me from start to finish. And my hamburger meat was even halfway frozen. So it's taken me 27 minutes to cook supper. And I've made a side salad to go with it. And we're having a leftover side dish I'm heating up in the microwave to go with it. So less than 30 minutes and supper's ready to go. You can't beat it. So I'm going to fix our plates and then we'll do the taste test. Okay guys, I'm going to show you, this is my son's plate for supper. There are his open face Sloppy Joes. I cut his in half to make them easier to eat. And then we heated up some leftover squash casserole I made yesterday, and that video will be posted one day this week. This is my husband's plate. He's got 2 of the open face Sloppy Joes. He's got some squash casserole. Oh, I forgot to show you, my son has a salad, a Caesar salad to go with it, and my husband has a salad to go with his. Okay, and this is my plate. I have some salad, I have one of the open face Sloppy Joes, and I have some squash casserole. So now I'm going to try one of my Sloppy Joe sandwiches. Yep. That's good. I would have liked my toast a little toastier. So if I ever make this again, I'll probably cook my toast a little bit longer. But it's so good that garlic bread gives it a nice, good, extra kick of flavor. Kind of amps up your Sloppy Joes a little bit. So this tastes delicious. I'll let y'all know when I post it how well the family liked it. So y'all let me know if you try it. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.